Family Reunification Program with a focus on the importance of the program to Filipino immigrants to the United States. Family Reunification Program play a crucial role in promoting social cohesion, economic stability, and human rights. The rights to family reunification is a fundamental human rights recognized by various international treaties and legal frameworks. It ensures the family members separated due to migration or displacement can be reunited in a safe and dignified manner. Let's examine the significance of family reunification policies with a specific focus on Filipino immigrants. By analyzing existing program and making policy recommendations, I aim to enhance the effectiveness and fairness to family reunification process. Family reunification is a fundamental principle in immigration policy. It recognizes the importance of maintaining family ties and fostering social integration. The Filipino diaspora has contributed significantly to global economies, and facilitating family reunification can strengthen this contribution. We explore um, several international instruments to emphasize the importance of family reunification program and the recommendation to enhance the program. This also covers the family reunification program in the United States and how important the family reunification program to the migrants who came from the Philippines. The challenges faced by Filipino immigrants seeking reunification, existing programs, and potential improvement. But what these several international instruments emphasize the importance of family reunification. Universal Declaration of Human Rights, or UDHR. Article 16 recognizes the right to marry and found a family. Family reunification is an extension of this right. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, recognizes the family as the natural and fundamental group unit of society and declares that it's entitled to protection by social and the state. This recognition underscores the significance of family reunification, especially for refugees. When forced to flee their home country, refugee families often experience painful separation. They may spend years without seeing each other or even never reunite. States have a responsibility to protect and restore family life for refugees, including through family reunification procedures. These procedures are based on the legal right to family unity, which is universally recognized and protected under international law. Effective family reunification not only boosts integration prospect but also provide a sense of safety and contributes to economic self-reliance. UNHR monitors state compliance with refugee family reunification obligation and advocates for flexible, protection-focused procedure. Another international instrument is the importance of family reunification is the ICCPR. ICCPR is International Convention on Civil and Political Rights. Article 23 protects the family as a natural and fundamental group unit of society. States parties must ensure family reunification. The International Covenant of Civil and Political Rights recognizes the importance of family reunification. While it doesn't explicitly establish family reunification as a standalone right, it safeguards the right to respect family life. Article 17 of the ICCPR protects individuals from arbitrary or unlawful interference with their family life. Additionally, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the Convention of the Rights of the Child also emphasize that the family is a natural and fundamental group society or unit of society, entitled to protection by society and state. The other international instrument emphasizing the importance of family reunification is the Convention on the Rights of the Child, or CRC. Convention on the Right of the Child, Article 10, emphasizes the right of the child to maintain contact with both parents. Family reunification is crucial for children's well being. The Convention on the Rights of the Child, CRC, recognizes the significance of family reunification, especially specifically Article 10 of the CRC states that if your parents live in different countries, you should be allowed to move between those countries to stay in contact with your parent or reunite as a family. This provision underscores the importance of maintaining family ties and ensuring children's well being through family unity. Well, European Convention on Human Rights, or ECHR, the European Court of Human Rights, or ECHR, has consistently upheld the right to family life under Article 8 of the ECHR. The European Convention of Human Rights recognizes the significance of family reunification. While it doesn't explicitly establish family reunification as a standalone right, it safeguards the right to respect family life. Notably, the ECHR case of MA versus Denmark addressed a delay in family reunification due to temporary protection status. The Danish authorities imposes a 3-year delay on the applicant's right to reunite with his family. The Supreme Court upheld this decision, citing the need to balance integration and societal interests. However, the ECHR case law underscores the importance of family unity and protection under Article 8. The other one international instrument emphasizes the importance of family reunification is the European Union law, or EU law. EU law directives provide guidelines for family reunification within member states. Under European Union law, family reunification is a crucial aspect for refugees. It allowed them to legally and safely reunite with certain members of their intermediate family without resorting to dangerous journeys. EU countries have the discretion to authorize family reunification for first degree ascendants, such as parents, unmarried children above the age of majority, and unmarried partners. Notably, polygamy is not recognized, and only one spouse can benefit from the right to reunification. To enhance the family unification policies, UNHR proposes the following recommendation: clear and transparent procedure. Establish clear procedure for family reunification application, including eligibility criteria, processing times, and appeal mechanism. Applicants know what to expect during the reunification process. Clear guidelines reduce uncertainty and anxiety. Transparent procedure streamline administrative step, reducing delay and processing times. Transparency ensures consistent treatment for all applicants, regardless of their background or circumstances. Clear procedure hold authorities accountable, preventing arbitrary decision. Applicants can access information about eligibility criteria, required documents, and timelines. Transparent procedures allow applicants to challenge decision through an appeal process. Best interest of the child. Best interest of the child prioritize the best interest of the child when assessing family reunification cases. Ensure that children are not unnecessarily separated from their parents. The best interest of the child principle is fundamental in shaping family reunification policies. the child's well being taking precedence over other considerations. It is a holistic approach, considering the physical, emotional, educational, and social needs of a child. Each child is individually assessed, unique circumstances are evaluated. For instance, if a child has a specific medical needs, the reunification process considers appropriate healthcare access. Swift decisions ensure minimal disruption to the child's life. If a child has been separated from their parents due to migration, prompt reunification minimizes emotional distress. Reunification prioritizes keeping families together. Child participation. Children's views are considered in decision making. Ensuring continuity of education is crucial. If a child was attending school before separation, reuniting them promptly allows them to resume their studies. Children often experience trauma during displacement. Reunification with family members provide emotional stability and support. The principle recognizes the importance of sibling relationship. Authorities aim to reunite siblings whenever possible. Young children have different needs than adolescents. Policies consider age-appropriate care arrangement during reunification. The third one is access to legal assistance. To enhance family reunification policies, provide legal assistance to applicants throughout the process, especially who may face language barriers or lack legal knowledge. Legal assistance helps families navigate complex procedure. Attorneys provide guidance on required document, eligibility, and deadlines. Legal experts assist in appealing denials or addressing challenges. For instance, if a reunification request is rejected, legal claim or legal aid can help challenges challenge the decision. Legal professionals ensure applicants meet requirements. They view cases, identify potential issues, and address them proactively. Legal support help individuals apply for work authorization during the reunification process. Legal teams expedite paperwork, ensuring timely reunification. They advocate for efficient processing. Humanitarian consider humanitarian factors such as medical condition, vulnerability, and trauma. When evaluating family reunification requests, expedited reunification for families facing urgent humanitarian situation, such as medical emergencies or imminent danger. Prioritizing reunification for vulnerable individuals, such as unaccompanied minors, elderly, or disabled, due to their heightened needs. Recognizing the physical, psychological impact of separation. Policies aim for swift reunification to mitigate trauma on the conflict zone, facilitating reunification for families separated by conflict, war, or persecution. Policies accommodate families displaced by natural disasters, ensuring timely reunification. Humanitarian consideration promote compassion, protection, and family unity. Another one to enhance family reunification policies is recommended to do a time decision making. Expedite decision making to minimize family reunification and uncertainty. When an asylum seeker applies for reunification, prompt processing ensures that family are not separated for extended periods. Delays can exacerbate emotional distress and hinder integration. Swift decisions are critical for an accompanied minor. If a child arrives alone seeking reunification with family members, timely processing ensures their safety and well being. Some countries issue humanitarian visas for family reunification. Timely approvals allows family to reunite during emergencies or crises. Families granted temporary protection, status due to conflict and natural disasters should receive timely reunification decisions. Prolonged separation affect mental health. If a family member faces a medical emergency, expedited reunification prevents unnecessary suffering. Monitoring and evaluation. Regularly assess the effectiveness of family reunification policies and make necessary adjustment. Regular monitoring ensures that procedures are followed consistently. Evaluations identify gaps or inefficiencies. For instance, monitoring reunification processing time helps maintain efficiency. Gathering feedback from applicants and stakeholders improve policies. If applicants face challenges during reunification, their input informs necessary adjustment. Monitoring data, success rates, or delays informs policy adjustment. For example, if certain embassies consistently delay processing, corrective measure can be taken. Evaluation assesses the impact of reunification or families. Are children thriving? Are parents integrating successfully? Adjustments are made based on findings. Publicly reporting reunification statistics fosters transparency and accountability. It ensures compliance with legal obligation. Monitoring and evaluation enhance policy by promoting efficiency, fairness, and family well-being. But what is family reunification in United States? Family reunification has been a cornerstone of U.S. immigration policy for over a century. In the late 1800s to early 1900s, family, family reunification was already recognized as essential. Immigrants sought to reunite with family members who had already settled in the U.S. During the late 1800s and early 1900s, family reunification in the United States was shaped by immigration patterns and the establishment of major immigration ports. During the settlement, family could be separated for years. Some men returned to their country of origin, while others eventually sent for their family and settled in communities with people from their homeland. During this time also, efforts to exclude Asian immigrants gained momentum in the United States. Anti-Asian sentiments intersected with international events, and labor union influenced exclusion policies during this period. European refugees, Russian fleeing a revolution, and Armenian escaping genocides also arrived. Overall, family reunification during this period was influenced by immigration policies, port accessibility, and the challenges faced by separated families. In post-World War II era, after World War II, family reunification played a crucial role in ending Asian exclusion policies. Laws benefited war brides, spouses, and fiancés of American soldiers barred to the race or nationality. The War Brides Act of 1945 and Fiancés Act of 1946 is the admission of spouses and families of returning American soldiers. After World War II, family reunification became crucial in ending the policy of Asian exclusion. Congress passed laws specifically benefiting war brides from Asia, recognizing the importance of keeping family together. Family reunification policies post World War II emphasizes reuniting families and promoting well-being. In 1965 and later, Immigration and Nationality Act, or INA, became a pivotal moment. The Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965, the Hart-Celler Act, significantly transformed U.S. immigration policy. INA favored family reunification by granting 74% of permanent visas to family-based categories. The INA introduced a system of preference for different immigrant categories. Family reunification received the highest priority, with 75% of permanent visas allocated to this category. Employment based preference accounted for 20%, and refugee status received 5%. For the first time, the INA capped immigration from the Americas. Each country faced an annual cap of 20,000 immigrants. Immediate relatives, spouses, minor children, and parents remain non quota immigrants. Despite the policy shifts, family reunification remains fundamental. Recent effort focused on reuniting families separated at the US Mexico border. As you can see, family reunification policy is fundamental in United States. This chart tells us the proportion of family reunification to the total immigration. As you can see, family reunification is up to 75% permanent visa allocated to this category. But what's the importance of family reunification program to the Filipinos immigrating to the United States? Between 1980 and 2016, the Filipino population in the United States nearly quadrupled, rising from 501,000 to 1.9 million. The history of Filipino Americans in the US is rich and diverse, shaped by various waves of immigration, wartime experiences, and cultural contribution. Additionally, efforts have been made to reunite Filipino World War II veterans with their surviving spouses and adult children through programs like the Filipino World War II Veterans Parole, or FWVP. Most Filipinos who obtain lawful permanent residence, or LPR, status, commonly known as getting a green card, do so through family reunification channel channels. In fiscal year 2016, 85% of the roughly 53,300 Filipinos who received a green card did so as either immediate relatives of US citizens or through other family sponsored channels. We can see the importance of family reunification program or family sponsored channel to the Filipino migrating to the United States. Well, Filipino immigrants encounter several challenges during the family reunification process. But what are the challenges? First challenge that the Filipino encounter is processing time and delays. Family reunification visas often take a considerable amount of time to process. As a result, family may be separated for extended period while waiting for approval. The lengthy processing time can cause emotional distress and uncertainty for both the immigrant and their family members. The other one is legal complexity. Navigating the US visa system requires legal expertise. Adults can petition for permanent resident visas for themselves and their minor children, but the process can be complex and overwhelming. Many Filipino immigrants seek legal counsel to ensure they follow the correct procedure, but this can be very costly. Filipino immigrants encounter financial burden. Applying for family reunification involves fees for visa applications, medical exams, and other related expenses. Family may need to allocate significant financial resources to cover these costs, which can be challenging, especially for low income immigrants. Immigrants also suffer emotional strain. The separation from loved ones during the waiting period can cause emotional strain. Immigrants often experience feeling of loneliness, anxiety, and homesickness. Children, in particular, may struggle with the absence of a parent or the other family members. Documentation requirements. Gathering the necessary documents for visa application can be time consuming and stressful. Immigrants must provide evidence of their relationship with family members, financial stability, and other relevant details. Healthcare access. Some Filipino immigrants face challenges accessing healthcare services during the waiting period. Lack of health insurance or limited resources can impact their well being. Language and cultural adjustment. Adjusting to a new country, language, and culture can be difficult. Immigrants may feel isolated and struggle to integrate into their new community. Language barriers can hinder effective communication with immigration authorities and legal professionals. Despite these challenges, family reunification remains a crucial goal for Filipino immigrants as it allows them to be in their loved ones and build a better future together in the United States. But what policy recommendation to ease Filipino immigrants' challenges during family reunification process? What can help ease Filipino immigrants' challenges during family reunification process is to expedite visa processing, prioritizing family-based visa application to reduce waiting times. Valid reasons to request expedite processing can include serious medical conditions or health emergencies, urgent humanitarian reasons, severe trauma experienced by the beneficiary, financial hardship or document loss, aging out, child beneficiary turning 21, petitioners needing beneficiary care due to health reasons and upcoming childbirth, considering humanitarian factors when allocating visa quotas. When allocating visa quotas, humanitarian considerations are crucial. This includes urgent medical needs, family reunification, and protection for vulnerable individuals. Flexible income requirements. Adjust financial threshold based on regional disparities. When sponsoring family member for a U.S. family-based visa, such as the IR1, CR1 for spouses, or an F2A for spouses and unmarried children, the petitioner, U.S. citizen or permanent resident, must meet certain income threshold. The purpose of this requirement is to ensure that the sponsoring party can financially support the intending immigrant without relying on public assistance. The income requirement vary based on the petitioner's household size and federal poverty guidelines. These guidelines are updated annually by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. However, regional disparities in the cost of living can significantly impact the feasibility of meeting these thresholds. Account for the cost of living in both the US and the Philippines. The income requirements are often based on the US cost of living. However, this approach may not fully account for regional variation within the country. If the intending immigrant is in the Philippines, it's essential to consider the cost of living there. What may be the comfortable income in the US might not provide the same standard of living in the Philippines. From a human rights standpoint, family reunification should prioritize the well being of families over strict income threshold. Flexibility is crucial to avoid unnecessary separation due to financial constraint. Enhance outreach and guidance. Provide comprehensive information to applicants. Create user-friendly website with clear instructions and step-by-step guidelines. Include information on eligibility criteria, required documents, and processing times. Develop interactive tools that help applicants determine their visa category, understand the process, and estimate wait times. Host virtual sessions to educate applicants about the application process, interview preparation, and post-arrival requirements. Offer multilingual resources to assist with documentation. Provide application form guidelines and information brochure in multiple languages. Consider the most common language spoken by applicant. Offer multilingual customer service via phone, email, or chat. Trained staff can assist applicant in their preferred language. Collaborate with community organizations, NGOs, and cultural center to disseminate information and provide language-specific assistance. In conclusion, family reunification programs are essential for fostering social bonds and supporting economic growth. Reuniting family allows parents, children, and siblings to be together, fostering emotional support and stability. Family ties help maintain cultural tradition, language, and values across generations. Immigrants who are separated from their families often experience feelings of loneliness and isolation. Reunification mitigates these challenges. Family reunification enables immigrants to actively participate in the labor market, contributing to economic growth. Immigrant families often establish small businesses, creating jobs and stimulating local economies. Family members share skills, knowledge, and expertise, benefiting both the host country and the immigrant community. Thoughtful policies that prioritize family bonds while addressing practical challenges lead to a more compassionate and effective immigration system. By addressing challenges and implementing thoughtful policies, we can ensure that Filipino immigrants reunite with their loved ones in a timely and fair manner.